last week, after finishing the bandits off in the highwaymen between here and the farming city, came back to start your next assignment, did a little downtime, did some shopping with stuff. When off on talking to the mage's college's head mage, Goren, who got accused of stealing the old spellbook from there, wandering off there, found a man that looked exactly like him down a back alley. And this is where we will kick it off. Let me get over to the right page here. Oh, you're standing in the alleyway here, seeing the guy that looks exactly like you, holding an old spellbook.
It's just this Goren is pointing at him like the Spider-Man meme.
Either that or the old the Looney Tunes gag. Two people standing on either side of a doorway, both thinking
Rabbit season! Duck season! Rabbit season! Duck season! I did that to my nephew when he was 3. It was amazing. We were going yes, no, back and forth, and I swapped it on him.
Did he fall for it?
Yes, it was amazing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Huh. Never thought I'd actually run into you. How advantageous of me. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like I said, I got some loose ends to fill up here. Hey, Catman, get over here. I know you're there.
He's just gonna observe from afar.
You're not making this easy on me. Pages through the book. Why is this thing written in Elvish?
As soon as the cat person sees this doppelganger book and try to read it, he's going to pull out a whistle to sound the guard and blow it.
Okay.
Why is this book written in Elvish? Because the dwarf who wrote it had a sense of
And
humor.
Goren, as soon as he sees the guy trying to read through the book, he's going to charge him and try and tackle him.
Okay. Second here.
Ooh, they redid that.
But right there, you hit a wall.
Ooh, I hit a wall there. Okay.
Come here.
How fast were you running at him?
As hard as he could.
So you take, nah, that's not that die. Take 1 damage running into it, because you didn't expect it. Don't be so hasty, my friend.
He's just gonna look at him and just be like, I mean, I could read the book for you if you want. You just gotta come over on this other side of the wall here.
Nah, I don't trust you with it.
I mean, you can hold it. You just turn it around or hold it up to the wall if you want.
Meteor swarm. Nah, too much attention. So what are you going to try doing when he's just standing there reading the book?
Gore's just going to try and delay as long as he can until the guards come. So, you gonna kill me or not? He's just gonna stand there at the walls, his arms crossed. He's like, alright, fine, you're not coming over on this side, I can't cross over. I'm just gonna taunt you.
No, you're more useful to me alive.
Really?
No one has ever said that to me before.
Goren's now devising a plan. Hey, Catman! Kill me! Cat guy's just gonna look at him. Like, what?
Well, I have a plan for that. You feel another wall show up right... Oh, yeah, I'm on the wrong screen to do that. Right here.
Good, am I stuck here now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Hey, Catman! I don't know how tall these walls go, but it looks like you can climb onto things. You should climb over on this other building and take care of this guy. And the cat guy's gonna jump down and climb up over onto this building.
Ah, wrong. Second, I was... Put those back on there quickly.
Is this like solo adventure time right now?
He's on... He is on the map layer. That would explain why I couldn't move him.
And the cat guy is just gonna go run up to this guy and just aim his bow, seeing what this guy's gonna do.
Good, you made this easy. Points his finger at him. You see a thin green ray come out of his fingertip.
And as soon as that guy goes to shoot that, he's gonna shoot his longbow.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
That will basically, it hits a barrier on him, but you also see that green ray disappear out of the air. He looks a little confused. Like, that should have worked. Where'd it go? Just a second here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Roll20? Stop doing that. You see another guy come up and stand right here. You recognize him as the elf you were talking to earlier tonight. It's the
scholar person.
Yep,
the scholarly
the
person.
Davhand Moonshadow, the head of the mage college.
Goren's just sitting in between the walls with his legs crossed and arms crossed. He's like, I'm not doing anything. Say, I'm just sitting here now. I'm stuck.
Well, you hear him say, "It's a good thing I showed up. That spell he tried to cast on you would have almost surely killed you up there, my good sir."
He turns and nods and just readies another arrow in preparation of defense.
Well, this just isn't my day now, is it? And he sees that's when the head of the mages college notices what he looks like and looks at you, looks back at him. What the hell?
Oh, this tells you I didn't have the book. It's either someone who wanted to look like me or, whatever. This Goren's just gonna be over here being right all the time.
Yes, it appears so. My apologies. Huh. Okay, then.
I mean, you should have known the jig was up, when I didn't have, when he didn't have a pixie with him, like, I do all of the time. Speaking of which, my pixie would have gone around and tried to put this guy to sleep.
Okay. Can you roll that? Nope, he's still awake.
That's okay. She's going to be over on this side. Not like super close to him, but, like near him to kind of sandwich him in.
Give me an Arcana check.
Goren can do Arcana. And that'd be a 13.
You sense a weird magic building around this, guy right here, but you can't tell what it is.
He's doing something. Need to do something. Mage College dude. Yeah, bad.
Yes, I can feel it too. Just a second here, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Wasn't what I was thinking it was here. Whatever, I'm just gonna go with it. You see a black kind of circle start to appear underneath him. This is you can tell it's clearly not coming from him. Here I'm talking. Oh, great. The boss needs me. Well, I hate to cut this lovely reunion, or whatever you want to call it, short. But I have to go now. My planet needs me. Closes the book, and he seems to, like, sink in this black ooze that appears underneath him. And he is gone. Let me move him. Roll 20. Why can't I move him?
Probably
Whatever.
on the map layer.
Oh, he's not. Yes, he was. I thought I moved him. Yeah. I made this map in a hurry last night. Either way. He's gone.
And he's dead.
Whatever, I'll just delete the token.
There. Now he's fully gone.
Stay gone.
And the walls disappear as well.
Cat Guy's gonna jump down.
Well, my, drow friend here. Well, I believe we should go talk to the, authorities to get your name cleared, because you clearly have not done anything wrong.
I fear for my life now.
Yes, I'd imagine...
Do you have witness protection?
I don't know if they do. But yeah, we'll see what we can do for you here. Let's head off and go talk to your commander. Who were you in charge? Was in charge of you again?
Goren tells me I had no fucking idea. I wasn't paying attention.
I think they're off. And the inn just starts sneezing for no apparent reason.
Wait, there was somebody in charge of me? Why did you give somebody that responsibility?
I'm not even in charge of me.
Well, I know you're in the Tauros Brigade, so we'll go talk to Ingvar. He'll probably him, so.
I mean, I've got people at the inn, I wouldn't, they believe betray us. Maybe they'll help me out. I don't know.
Okay, so you want to head back to the inn then?
Sure.
Home sweet home.
We'll pretend you're outside. So, as at this point, has everyone else made it back to the inn?
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
say so.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so what are you going to do when you're there?
Goren is just gonna kind of unwind and just be like, knew it was somebody taking my image. I know everybody wants to be me, but they don't realize how hard it is to be me.
I say, first off, calm down over there.
So Victor's just there reading a war manual and drinking and just drinking some beer like, one person, I got it.
Nadara's just sitting there, leafing through a spell book. He's like, wait, somebody else wants to be you? I didn't even think you wanted to be you.
No, I want to be me all the time. It's awesome being me.
Oh, congratulations, then.
You'd be the first.
I mean, have you met me? I'm pretty awesome.
Kind of hard not to.
And I'll leave it right there.
As usual, just Atlas, the Bart owner, is behind the bar serving people, but you see a young lady playing a flute over in the corner tonight.
Oh, thank God it's not the orc.
What orc?
Ordered from him, I think.
Or the other bard. What was he?
He's just a human.
Oh, he was just a human. Okay. Get my Skyrim lore mixed up in my brain.
Sadly, it was Mikhail the Bard. You remember him.
You know,
So,
she's playing the flute really well, actually.
So, news, guys. I totally found someone who wanted to be me, but wasn't as cool, who framed me for stealing the book. Mission accomplished. He's gonna have like a banner hanging up over on the side of the wall.
So, Victor
Where
puts down
on
his book like,
earth did you find the time to make that?
I always have one for situations like these. Be surprised how often I have to do this. It's like nailing it into the wall.
So,
Don't
go on.
nail that into the wall.
Fine, I'll find something to hang it on.
What'd you say it was again?
It's just a jape banner saying mission accomplished.
you know, it's really surprising when he actually puts his mind to something. how far he's willing to go, he's willing to achieve.
Just
Kind
stab
of,
his
kind
head.
of impressive, if you just put that towards his job. So, Gorn.
This wasn't a job. I was essentially doing slave work. You gave me no choice.
And it's like, it's mandatory. Civil. Oh, that's not the right word.
It's slavery. Am I getting compensated for this or not?
It's mandatory time served, in lieu of actual prison time. Come on.
And
can't be
compensation.
The point is, though, who would want to be you, Gorn?
I don't know. Somebody wanted to steal this awesome book. He escaped, but I have witnesses now. So
Yeah, that's gonna be my second question. There better be a witness. Not saying I don't believe you, but
Did the
Again,
Catman come
that's
with?
yeah, he followed behind. He's waiting outside though. I'm assuming we would have dragged the Mage College president with us.
Okay, I guess he can be there. He's right outside. You see the a pretty old-looking elf in really regal-looking gear. And Darius, you recognize you talked to this guy earlier today.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of give him the up nod.
Ah, good seeing you again, sir. Is your commander is here, correct? You said.
Oh, nobody commands me except for the pixies.
In other words,
Goren kind of leans in. They talk to me all the time.
Victor would step forward at that point. Like that would unfortunately be me.
Ah, are you the? You must be his Decanus, correct?
Ha!
Yes, I am his commanding officer.
So, I don't know how to. My brain's not processing this right. Mainly because it's the combination of him and what I saw, and another one of him. Basically, he's
Goren
not the
just
one that
randomly
stole the book
points
that he was
somewhere. Where is he?
sentenced for. So I guess I would probably have to actually talk to the legate Ingvar about this tomorrow. So I will meet up with him tomorrow since it's late tonight. And I guess if you want to meet with us there as well, you can join us. Well, I suppose you have to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Before you go, can I get your name, just for something to, well, for example, I'm Victor, and you are.
Yes, my name is Davhand Moonshadow. I am the head wizard of the College of Corona Borealis in town. It is an honor to meet you.
At this time of year? At this time of place?
Corona, not Aurora.
Oh no. The plague.
You hear Atlas go, I can make you some steamed hams.
Feel good.
All right, so works for me. We'll see you at the at Commanding Ingvar's office. All right, that's pretty much the extent of my questioning until tomorrow. So yeah.
Yes, may you have a nice night, sir.
He gives a handshake saying, and you have a nice night as well.
Yes, I will see you tomorrow. And he leaves. So, what's anyone else want to do tonight then?
Goren's gonna drink. He seems quite jovial. Like, this seems very weird for him from what you guys experienced so far. Usually he's moody and upset and just like doesn't want to deal with stuff. He seems super happy right now.
I don't know. Goren seems like the life of the party for me. Da. Anywho.
So you go up to Atlas and order a drink?
Lots of drinks.
Ah, you seem to be in a jovial mood. What strikes your fancy tonight?
Good music, and I found somebody who idolizes me. And
that's good to hear.
That just makes me want to humble brag all of the time.
Well, luckily my daughter, Kaleono is, as you heard, playing the flute tonight. She's pretty good at it. She's training to be a bard at the Bard's College in town, so. Always nice when she's here playing. Livens the place up really well. You can see he's really proud of her for how she's performing right now, so. Proud papa moment.
My ears appreciate it. He's gonna just drink down everything as quickly as he can.
Hey, patience though, Goren. You don't want to get too overexcited.
Give me a con check.
Oh no.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
look at
already getting tipsy after one drink.
Whoa!
Yell out, lightweight.
You think he may have slipped you something a little more hard than you anticipated?
Goren's like, can I have another one of those?
Sure. Pours you another one. Give me another con check.
Yay!
No
Hold on,
good will come from this.
hold on, my page isn't loading. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm getting to know the daughter over in the corner there, introducing myself in a friendly like manner.
There we go.
Yeah, but Victor would leave him close to Dandaris. I know, but let the man drink.
Okay,
He's in trouble, hopefully, later on.
so you are now. Everything's spinning.
Hey!
You can barely talk.
I'm so happy I can be free now.
And you see multiple pixies that you don't remember seeing before.
They won't leave me alone, no. Get them to
Alright,
stop.
alright.
He leans into the bartender. Get them to stop.
All right, Goren, you've had one too many. Come on, let's
I
go.
need more. Give me more.
No point of drinking yourself to complete a incapacitation. Not
Atlas
just yet.
pours them another one and gives it to him.
Yay!
I feel so good today.
Wow.
You immediately pass out.
All right, who's gonna help me carry him up the stairs?
The cat person just comes in, just like. You see this cat person just kind of lean over onto him and just pick him up.
And Darcy just kind of points at the cat, be like, glances at Victor, and I was like, are you seeing this kind of way? Like, have we do we know him?
No.
He's just kind of here.
Don't worry, I'll drag him up to his room. I still don't know this guy though.
So, Victor return to the cat person. I'm assuming it's a tabaxi.
Yes, a tabaxi.
Yeah, Victor returns to tabaxi, and sorry, I don't think we've had the pleasure.
He'll give you a salute, a military salute,
Victor will return it.
and just be like, kinda my parolee.
Ah,
This man needs a drink.
He shakes it off. He's just like, I kind of need him to go into, just a holding cell until he's sober. Need to make sure he's okay for witnessing and protection. And I don't want to do it while he's drunk.
Atlas goes, you can throw him in his room over here. He should be fine in there. And he hands you a key to the door.
He kind of like, okay. He's just going to pick him up. Athletics or strength do you want me to roll to pick him up?
Whichever you feel is better.
I'll take the +3.
Jeez. Boom.
Oh god, why is he so heavy?
He's basically somehow fighting with you when he's unconscious.
He's just
Alright.
dead waiting.
let me help you. He's my responsibility,
Jesus.
I guess, too. So let's see what I need to make to help to give aid.
Did you use the right character sheet there, Wimpy?
I did.
Oh yeah, that's what your name says. I'm just reading that, so.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. I think athletics to help to give aid to the parole officer carrying Goren back to his room.
To Officer Whiskers there.
I can carry him over to his room.
Yeah, you get him picked up, Victor.
Alright, let's get him up there. Keep him safe. At least I can kind of watch over him.
So he's been your parole for long, or just recently assigned?
Kind of was the one that caught him for the charges.
You have
And
my
I
sympathy.
I mean, it wasn't hard to track him down. The guy's never quiet, so...
Tell me about
I didn't
it.
know what that was like. He turns his eyes back to the rest of the group.
Atlas goes, I'll help you get him drunk whenever you need.
He's got the money for it. It's like gestures towards Goren. And basically at this point, yeah, we just wait light chit chat or as needed.
And you know how the military is always making sure that people remain on the path they need to.
But it's better to have a path than just wandering aimlessly, I suppose.
And we'll take them upstairs.
Oh no, it's
Or
just
go
a room right there.
Oh, right here. And Cat Guy's gonna kind of just hang out inside the room. Just like, I don't get paid enough for this guy.
Don't get paid at all.
Well, I get paid for it. You don't.
Yeah, he's in a legit. He's in a branch where he gets paid. He's in military by choice.
He's an enlisted man, as
Yeah.
opposed to
Conscripted.
yeah.
Well, that must be lovely.
Hold on. I just want to take in this. I just want to take in this moment. This beautiful sound.
The beautiful flute playing. Yes.
Yes, well, that and also the sound of basically it's like imagine like how bagpipes have been playing in your ear all day long for the past few weeks, and suddenly you go quiet. Joyous. So Victor throws down a couple of okay, what do you have that's your finest? I think I actually can afford this now.
Yeah, I got a pretty good old aged about 15-year whiskey.
And that will send me back how much?
Yeah, just 10 silver tonight.
He puts down the silver, the 10 silver plus an additional gold piece. In case he damages anything.
Ah. Gets you a nice kind of crystal looking glass, takes this nice elegant looking bottle, pours it in there, throws a piece of ice in there and slides it down to you.
It's just like that what was it, it's like that one video where the glass just slides, but this time he does catch it.
Got a nice note of smokiness to it, kind of a vanilla like caramel flavor to it. Nice little berry aftertaste.
Very good. Actually, would I be able to tell from like given Victor's background, would I be able to say make any comments about where it might be from?
Yeah, give me a history check.
No
Seems
problem.
the best way to do it. Yeah, it feels like this was something from fields more north towards the mountainous, colder region, kind of north area.
Haven't had something like this in a long time. Would it be ready to return to the barkeep fields more, or somewhere in that region?
Yeah, it was from a distillery kind of in the southwest of the town of Polaris.
Excellent country.
Straight from the company.
For once, I can actually, well, for a bit.
Met the dwarves that own that distillery a few times. Nice people. Make good stuff.
What the hell? If anybody else wants anything, it's on me.
I prefer it in a glass.
It's like, can I have that in a clean glass? Oh, yes, your majesty.
Here's your clean sandwich, your majesty.
Make sure you be sure to wear the white gloves when you serve it to him, or else it's not proper, and you can't drink from it.
So Atlas asks you, I suppose you guys are probably going to be, next gig is going to be security for the Millennium Festival this coming week. Am I right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's always fun, I know. We're going to be swamped, but hey, Does like the finger thing. Gonna be worth it.
Makes good business.
Yeah, that's why Celiano is practicing tonight, so she's ready to go when we're packed.
Sounds like it's gonna be a real, really festive, a real big moneymaker for you. I imagine this isn't your first time around.
Oh yeah, I bet we've done it. Well, it's a yearly festival, but this year is it's gonna be a big one because it's the 1000th anniversary of the founding of the empire. So lots of people are gonna be here for this one. Big celebration planned.
Here's hope. It's like, well, here's hoping to a nice, exciting, wonderful, and uneventful, guard duty.
Here, here.
And of course,
Yeah, you're gonna probably be dealing with the drunks, so have fun with that.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I can deal with a few. I can deal with a few drunks for this. Last few days have been long.
Yeah, you were dealing with the disappearances between here and Arcturus, weren't you?
Yep.
Because yeah, they noticed the bar is pretty empty tonight besides you guys, so it's just basically Atlas, you're the first people he's had a chance to talk to tonight, so. So did you figure out what was going on?
Looks like it. A bunch of bandits hanging outside, attacking people along the road. More or less, they were working for somebody. Like it was a mage, but that mage was certainly serving something else. So, well, but whatever it is, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too bad. I can figure out what it is. Well, that can go on the back burner for now. It's going to be time to celebrate soon. So anything else you needed tonight? Do you need any food?
What's on the what has the chef prepared tonight? Something nice and savory, or something sweet?
Yeah, Pleone's made a cake tonight, so if there's want a slice of that, that'd probably be good.
Looks
Nice strawberry shortcake, got some fresh cream we whipped up nice and good for that.
yeah, sure. I can take a slice.
Okay. Anyone else want one?
May as well.
I'll just take a couple ale or mead if you have it.
Yeah, I think we got a good mead tonight. I'll get you one of those. Yeah, my youngest El Keown grew the strawberry, so good and fresh.
Vocal, nice.
Oh, and just it's he turns to the backstage gentleman, the bailiff, not the bailiff, the parole officer. Yeah, if you want anything to drink, just let me know. It's like, again, it's on me.
Kind of holds out his hand, just waves it. Nah.
I can get you a water.
Here an offer.
Hell no, H2O.
Or it kind of goes slyly. Or a milk.
It's like
Slowly raises up his hand and gives him the finger.
You hear him, he starts giggling or laughing under his breath. And he brings out, how many people wanted the cake?
At least two.
So yeah, he brings out 2 slices of really good looking cake.
Yeah, wait, that was one for each person, or just who asked, or just two
Only-
for one person?
One for each person that asked, so 2 slices.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we were the only two.
Well,
who asked.
And he gives you a stein of mead, Mountain Blood.
Looks good.
Well, gentlemen, here's to Goren's hopefully soon Not incarceration. What's the opposite of that?
Emancipation.
There you go. That's the word. Justice is served.
And not a moment too soon.
Here, here.
A toast to the silence.
Yeah,
So, unless anybody else has
toasts with a fork full of cake.
So unless anybody else has anything to do, we're just gonna eat and basically turn in for the night.
Sound good.
I'm gonna socialize with the daughter for a bit.
Yeah, basically when she gets done with the playing the flute, she says, "Oh, you're a big guy. Weren't you the one that got arrested for doing a fight in here?"
I was, but
Ah.
I'm paying my dues.
Hmm.
Trying to behave.
Like, no, that was my brother, Blountain Mud.
So, how long you been playing for?
Yeah, since I could, about 13 years.
Ah, now how old are you now?
16.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. I've been having a lot of fun at the Bard's College. They really like me up there. I'm got good hopes for me being. Hopefully, I can be famous one day.
So you get high marks there?
Yeah, head of my class.
Nice. Good for you. Well, here, and I hand her a couple gold pieces for her lovely playing.
Ah, any requests?
Got anything with some suspense in it?
Ah, I know this, just the one. And she plays some song. I didn't think on that one.
Oh, wonderful. Music to my ears.
He plays the Knight on Bald Mountain from Fantasia. There we go. That's got suspense to it.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic.
Anything else you want to do tonight?
That are the crazy intensifying pizza time music from Spider-Man 3. That's got its own kind of suspense.
I'll just move over towards the bar side and talk with the bartender for a bit.
Okay, so what do you talk to Atlas about then? Or just gonna talk to the Knight then?
Nothing important, just, whatever comes to mind.
So just typical bar talk. So yeah, you guys talk for a couple hours, get tired, decide to head off to bed.
Fair enough. Ha ha, I see what you put down there in the chat. Ha ha, that's funny.
I did nothing of the sort, and you can't prove it.
What?
So anyway, I'm just imagining we all retire our rooms and we just get the Final Fantasy IV it's like sleep for a day music.
Yeah, but if anyone had used any spell slots or stuff like that, you got a long rest, so they're all back. All HP's restored. I don't think anyone had exhaustion, so there's nothing to worry about with that.
Hot dog.
Okay, so everyone wants to meet up at the captain's quarters or the legate's quarters.
Yep.
Show.
Anybody else have anything they want to do along the way?
Actually, did I get my axe back from getting it cleaned up?
Yeah, you should have gotten that up before you came back to the bar.
Just making sure. Couldn't remember.
I said that was only a couple of hours.
Yeah. No, I was out for a little bit the last time.
Yeah, if you wanted to get it buffed, like to make it like a +1, that would have taken a couple days.
Oh, yeah. Just a nice polish. That's it. So,
So it's nice and shiny now.
ready for the next kill.
Anyone else have plans, or just go straight to meet the legate?
Probably go straight there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Later would be pushing to say, no, that's fine. I'll just wait around. No, let's go to Leggett. Leggett time. Just very cautious, very casually prodding everyone forward.
So when you get there, you already see the archmage talking with Ingvar. He's still in his same getup. He's still got the bull helmet on. Can't see the guy's face at all. So still no idea what this guy actually looks like. Ah, so that's what happened. Yes. You guys, that's what you're saying as you walk in, and also there's
Surprise.
As you know, gentlemen.
Peter once again gets his crisp salute.
Oh God! Why did you let me drink so much?
Because it was funny.
You see his pixies kind of swooning in the air as she feels the after effects of it too.
Hey, it's not every day somebody says celebrate their emancipation from their, mandatory service.
See, you say emancipation. I just think freed from the slavery that was forced upon me.
Oh, justice was done.
No, it wasn't.
What's there to be upset about?
No, it wasn't. I had to do it myself.
Yeah, good job, you did. He pats Goren on the head.
All of you are incompetent.
And Taurus offers the pixie a finger to perch on if she's not feeling the flying.
She just passes out on your finger.
You just hear little snores coming from her.
Ah, so yes, Goren. Good to see you again. How are you doing today? You're talking from Legate Invar.
Yeah, what? What can I? What?
I have a little party last night.
Maybe. I don't remember.
You did.
Okay, I did.
I should say, yeah, you should probably have a point of exhaustion, actually. But, so yeah, I was talking with, Mr. Davhand here, and he has come with, evidence proving your innocence, so, you are free to go, I guess. We've talked with the, what's that? Second here. The Libra unit, and they have given you a full pardon. Walks up to you holding a sack of gold. There's 500 gold inside there.
He's giving that specifically to Goren.
Yep.
Okay, Goren's just gonna throw it on the ground. Alright, I just wanted to be free. Alright. Out of my way, jerkasses! And he just runs out of the building.
He was never heard from again.
I wave with two middle fingers in the air. See you later.
So that leaves your unit down a man for
Well, that happened.
for the upcoming Millennium Festival.
Sadly, yes. I suppose we'll be getting a young junior soldier to fill in the ranks. I suppose. Someone
Looks
fresh
over at the Tabaxi.
I
Eric,
don't
would you be-
appreciate being called Junior.
Would you be willing to fill that spot for the moment?
Yeah, I've got nothing better to do now. So,
So
Eric,
he
by the
picks
way.
up the bag of gold, hands it to Victor. Well, guess you guys can split this now since he left it.
Don't mind if we do. Thank you, Leah. he he takes the bag gold and stores away for splitting later.
So, as
Those
you
five
guys have
gold-
been probably told, we have our Millennium Festival coming up in the next couple of days, and, well, our group gets the brunt of the duties for security and stuff like that. So you're not gonna get to enjoy yourselves, unfortunately.
What would it all entail?
Basically, we get to patrol the streets. Well, you do get to throw out drunks, which gets to be pretty fun sometimes, I guess, but you have to deal with drunks and general security.
Is anyone trying to do breaking and entering using the festivities cover, drunks and vagabonds, people trying to start fights, more drunks, so on and so forth. The usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just see me beginning to smile more and more and more as you talk about what's going to be dealt with.
He notices that. So you actually might have fun, Mountain Blood. So
I have fun throwing people around.
Hmm.
If the drunk toss is a formal event, I may wager heavily on you.
I only go for gold.
Just don't kill them. We're not we're not being paid to kill anyone. Just remain. Just mostly remind them keep things civil.
Just javelin tosses a drunk straight into a brick wall. It's like, I guess that's on me. I should have pointed out the pile of straw.
There's like 2 piles of straw. And you like thread the needle right where into the wall.
So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of dignitaries from other countries here. Not gonna have super many from Dragon's Bane. They're still not too keen on us. There's a few, maybe some of the nobles that don't care about countries not liking each other that still might come, but don't expect too many from there. I don't know. Ildfell might have a few of his people show up. He's kind of, I don't know. He's not the king. He hates Dragon's Bane, but he's kind of meh with us. He's neither on our side or against us.
So in other words, for one thing, best behavior, got it. 2, don't embarrass the Empire. Also got it.
Yeah, got a few of the Northlands tribal leaders should be showing up from up north. Some of the island kingdom of Fui Fui. I know their King Nui and his wife Moana are going to be there, so we're on good terms with them. If you didn't know,
Their national anthem is Louie Louie.
Oh, baby. We gotta go.
Dragon.
yeah,
Bane, where do
some
they hail
we
from?
might be getting some people from the kingdom of Kage no Ryoki, but they're pretty far away, so we're not 100% sure yet. Although probably no one's showing up from the Empire of Holymion for reasons.
Doris just 1,000-yard stare.
Dragon Bane, where do they hail from?
Which one did you say, Mountain Blood?
Dragon Bane?
Give me a history check. You should be able to remember this one.
Yeah. Maybe I'd be familiar with that. Let's see.
Yeah, they're the kingdom to the east of here. That's across the desert. That just had the war with the Empire a few years ago, where they took the city from them, where they annexed the city.
Gotcha.
So basically, you're not going to get any royalty, but you might get some nobles from there that don't really care about that, as long as They still make money in their kingdom. They don't care. They can go here to have some fun.
Yeah, they're just here to let loose a little bit.
They're still under a peace treaty for another few years with them, so...
Do they have dragons in their region? Do they raise dragons?
Give me another history check. No, the leader of that country is a known, they're descended from dragon hunters. Their, dragons aren't too popular there.
Okay.
Because at one time, that used to be kind of a big region of them there, but that, family whittled them down pretty good.
Kind of mix the dragons all together.
Dragons aren't extinct, they're just, not very common in that area anymore. They still exist throughout the world. Just
Gotcha.
not many there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And for everyone that could be visiting from the other regions, are they dressed a certain way to make them stand out to represent?
Did you ask that to Ingvar? Or I just so yeah, or what do you want to do a history check to see if you know that, or you want to ask?
I want to ask about that.
Okay, so yeah, basically, Dragon's Bane you wouldn't really tell because they're both very similar cultures. Basically if you said Ildfell, that kingdom, they'd be very hard to tell too. Most likely they would probably be Dragonborn. He tells you. The Northlands, they'd be in kind of a lot of fur, big bushy beard, stuff like that, and a lot of dwarves possibility. The Fui people, they'd be they're Polynesian. They'd be have a little bit darker skin tone complexity and kind of tattooed up. You know, kind of like what's his name from the Moana movie, the guy The Rock played.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, I'm blanking on what his character name is, but
Begums.
Maui.
Maui, yeah.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. So would there be anybody? So they return to the lady and say and ask, would there be any of a particular concern? Like anybody maybe want to start something? Maybe not necessarily an international incident, but at least something we should be taking note of in case it maybe might go awry.
Anything that could cause a world war.
Yeah, at this point, Dragon's Bane would, if anyone tried that from there, basically the entire world would turn against them because, you know, they're in a peace treaty right now. But I would hope they wouldn't try anything. Because I know the King of Ildfell is looking for any reason to invade them.
So be aware of someone of particular sides might be trying to bait the other. Got it.
Yeah, I know the King of Ildfell, he's not one for subterfuge. If he wants to attack, it'd just be a straight up attack. He has no subtlety. If you ever
Let's fight. Them's fighting words.
Just imagine Yosemite Sam as a king.
I cannot unsee it now.
The Northlands, no, I wouldn't. Those are the people I'd be worried, and Fui, I'd be worried about them the least. They're tribal people, so they're not super organized as a kingdom, so they wouldn't really try anything. It'd be pointless. And we've been good friends with the Fui country for years. For at least 600, we've had good relations with them, so. I'd say more what we'd worried about are the mage you ran into the other day. We don't know who they are, who they work for or what their goals are. But I have my feelings. That I want you guys, if you hear anything more about this, let me know immediately.
Yes, sir.
So don't take action.
The biggest thing I'm concerned, it sounds like they can take different forms. So we're gonna be extra sharp and make sure they don't try and start again an international incident.
A gnome.
Yes, that would probably be their gain to try at this point.
Understood. Would that be all?
Yes, the festivities start in a couple of days. You have a day or so to rest, so get ready for it. And basically, what you'll do is you'll be patrolling. We have been tasked. I'll task you with patrolling the area since you're staying at the Seven Sisters around that area. I know the Emperor has a big speech planned on the main day of it, so that's going to be the part where you're going to have to be in the area just outside the palace, which will be around noon that day.
Anything that we should maybe wear or make us blend in better or be a little more incognito?
Well, we want to make sure people, if there is issues, to find you. Actually, don't. We're not supposed to be. We have other people that are doing the incognito stuff. That's not our area to work in. So we just want to make sure you're able to be noticed by other people if they need a guard or assistance.
Gotcha. Is
So
there
we're getting
something for
the
us to
fancy
wear?
armor. Well, the fancy looking armor, I suppose.
Do we have like a badge or something that we have to wear?
I mean, it is the Millennium Festival, so I imagine, and the Empire will want to make sure at least us look not
He
just
hands
like
you
the,
each a headband.
Oh.
That's yellow.
Oh,
Yeah, these should be sufficient so we know that you're guards.
we will apply the headband to his helm that he would be carrying. So Scotch trucks. That's how to do it.
However you want to make these things visible, as long as they're visible, I don't care.
And Taurus just ties his on like an ascot.
Jinkies!
All right, Dan, let's go. Let's split up and look for clues.
wrong.
The Rock?
Oh man, the only problem is we don't have Goren here to be our actual Scooby Doo. Come on, Goren, let's do this. Would you do it for one Goren snack?
Like, I'll do anything for dog food, man.
So, gentlemen, with that, you are dismissed. Have enjoy your day off, I guess. Iter ad Astra, gentlemen.
And something to you too.
Restaurant. It's like again, push
Ditto.
forward and face.
So, just want to jump. Anybody have stuff they want to do in these in that downtime?
Victor, as soon as he get back to the inn, would want to split the gold right away. So again, no way would take effect. We get upset for holding on to that much amount of gold. Although he is eyeing very carelessly, like it's a lot of money. A lot of money. But
Oh yeah, and before he left, he did refill you. If you anybody used healing potions, you have at least 2 minor healing potions again,
Awesome sauce.
and another 100 gold each that was supposed to be your payments, but you got an extra because Goren just left that 500 for you.
Hell yeah.
Don't believe I used any of my healing potions. Let me see. Nope. I still got 2. I'm good. So
That's
we
a
each
lot.
got 100 gold plus the split on the 500.
Yeah, between 4 people, that'd be 225 each.
All right.
Wait for how much?
225 each.
Oh, my math wasn't adding up.
Clearly, I got problems with the math.
225. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was 100. That's right. That's right.
Huh. I just noticed. Roll20 reconfigured the character sheet a little bit, so the money is along the top of the items rather than down the side of it now.
Sure. How dare they not tell us ahead of time?
Oh yeah, I guess that is different. I just noticed that too.
Those
Yeah,
jerks.
same there.
So we want to roll for initiative. Who does what first now?
Are we already on to the next day?
Well, if anybody wanted to do anything for the day off.
Yeah, there might be something.
Waiting on you, Mountain Blood.
Yep. Just trying to get. There we go.
Okay, so I guess first is going to be Andaris. What would you like to do?
Nothing terribly eventful. He's gonna probably end up spending most of his downtime for the foreseeable future at the college library. Just gonna continue familiarizing himself with the history and the arcane traditions of the Empire. And if he runs into what was her name? Which was the Reedon daughter?
Yep. Maya, Maia.
Maya. Yeah. If he happens to see her over the course of spending most of the day there, he would say hi and chat her up to the very small, limited degree that is acceptable in a library.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
All right. Investigation 17.
17? Okay. You find another good book that's basically the history of the capital. That if you can read through that, you can try to if you do anything with the that are history checks with the capital, you don't have disadvantage on checks anymore.
Okay.
But you have to study that for a couple of days.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next up is going to be Victor then.
See, Victor would probably spend some of his time within. I'm assuming that Runlade's office is essentially like a fort or a barracks, like just training, practicing, keeping on edge. The
Okay.
other part of the time he would spend would either be chatting up the local guard and local soldiers, getting anybody to play some more Three Dragon Ante and or basically playing dice when everybody else isn't looking. Trying to build up a rapport. And lastly, because I forgot about this the last time, he'd be selling off the old chainmail armor that he no longer needs.
Okay.
Nothing complicated, just whatever he can get for it, he would sell for.
Which kind of armor did you say it was again?
Chainmail.
Chainmail? Okay.
There's really no point in keeping an extra set of armor that he won't be using.
Yeah, some not bad shapes. You're able to get about 30 gold pieces for it.
Fair enough.
Okay. next up is going to be next. Well, not Goren anymore, but Eric, right? That's how that one's pronounced.
Yes, Eric. He is going to be looking for two things. He's going to be looking for a loot, and he's going to be looking for a better set of armor.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Do.
The best place you can think of to look in town is the kind of the odds and ends shop, the I always forget how to pronounce this one. Horologium shop. You know that old gnome that runs that place has a lot of weird stuff. You might be able to find one there. At least the loot.
All right.
Maybe the
Well,
armor.
I'm just gonna go on, stop him by, and be like, "Hello there."
Ah, yes. Hi, how's it going there, Mr. Tabaxi Catman? What can I help you with?
I'm looking for. Well, he kind of looks down at his armor. Something a little bit more durable, a little bit heavier, but still movable, and an instrument, if you have it.
Ah, what was the instrument? That one might be... doable.
Strings. If it's what's it called? A lute. A lute.
Loot, yes. Let me see. Goes into the back. Here's some clanging. Ah, stupid piece of crap. Nah. Who put that there? Oh yeah, I did. Comes out carrying a old-looking loot. Nothing special about it. Yeah, I got a loot. You know, I need some new strings, a little tuning up, but I got one.
All right. Well, how much?
Yeah. 35, and I'll get it back up in working shape for you.
Sounds good enough to me. Hands over the gold.
Cool. I'll get it to you. You mind wait until tomorrow, since I gotta work on it.
No, it's fine. That works for me.
That's pretty good.
So what kind of armor were you exactly looking for? Something heavier or more medium-ish?
A little bit more medium, a little bit more durable. Something made out of hide, perhaps even a chain shirt, some kind.
Yeah, I think, a chain shirt. Yeah, that fell on me when I was back there. Pulls out a little dust just flies out of it. Yeah. Yeah, got a chain shirt. Just a basic one. Otherwise, I do have a bronze scale mail, but that's a little 2,000 gold for that one.
Ooh, yeah, that's a little bit out of my reach for that one.
Sure. Chain shirt, $50. 50 gold.
Okay, I can do that too. No problem.
Yeah. Hand you over the shirt. Fans, good doing business with you. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Yes. Well,
Thank you.
have a good day, sir.
As I'm thinking about it, would you be able to sell this leather armor at all, or take it off my hands since I've, got this better piece right here?
Looks at it, pretty decent shape. Doesn't look like it's been much wear or tear on it. So yeah, I'll give you 10 gold for it. I'm feeling generous since you bought a lot from me.
All right, perfect.
Should sell that quick. Probably won't make a profit on it, but hey, you were good.
Sure, yeah. As you see him just kind of latch off the armor. He's got clothes underneath it, so he raised his armor above it. But this changer's going to be able to... I'll be able to have my nice clothes out exposed from that. That sounds great.
Did you just drop out a roll 20 there, Wimpy?
Yeah, my sheet logged out, and now roll 20 is not wanting to load.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll move on to Mountain Blood then.
What I'll do is kind of go through the town, help out wherever necessary with any last minute things that need to be done before the festival starts. And
Yeah, I
after
see a few
that-
people trying to put up like a booth that they're going to try to sell something out of over the course of it. Help them lift up some of the heavy stuff. They appreciate the help. They throw a couple gold pieces for helping out.
All right. Try to make sure everything's good to go, everything's secure, and then head back, do some stretching, and do some quick warm up routines to make sure the body's good to go, and then enjoy a couple of drinks before heading off.
Okay, so yeah. Anybody else have any plans then?
Yet.
Not that I can tell, at least not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say a couple days have passed. Back at the wake up the morning of the main first day of the Millennium Festival. The whole area's packed as people are in there eating food. You see pretty much all the it looks like all 6 of the older siblings that of Atlas are doing stuff in there, helping people out, bringing food everywhere. So it's pretty packed. You see Navi in there again, the guy you got that deck of cards from. Who has that deck of cards again? I'm just trying to remember.
Goren threw them at the feet of the guy when he the bard, so technically nobody.
Didn't somebody pick up the set today?
I think, yeah, either the bard has them or the road has them.
You see him. He sees you and he waves at you. Hi again, guys. How you doing?
It's just a very casual wave, like can't complain. It's the start of a bright new day and a lot of just looks out of the crowd. A lot of work ahead.
Ah, yes. You're being security then.
Pretty much, it looks about so.
Ah, well. Hopefully, luck's on your side and nothing crazy happens with you this week. However, how long this goes on.
What's a
You know,
festival with
same
a
here.
little
Fingers
flavor?
crossed.
Well, hopefully, luck's on your side. Isn't that right, Uncle Atlas?
Uncle.
Yeah.
Kinda looks-
Yeah, I know it's. Yeah, these guys have been. I don't know what you'd call lucky lately from what they've had to deal with. So hopefully this goes better than. Don't get stressed out as much as I am right now. 3 more breakfast specials. You hear him yell to in the back because he's pretty swamped and stuff like that. Yeah, I suppose I never told you that Atlas over there is my uncle.
No, I would have made note of that if he had mentioned, but
Come for the family discount then, eh?
Discount. He almost. I think he charges me extra when I'm here.
well, at least having family around is nice. Can't. It beats the sometimes it beats the open road.
He looks around. Hey, where's your drow friend?
He died on the way back to his home planet.
He's been exonerated of all charges. Therefore, no longer my problem.
There's an explosion somewhere in the distance.
If it's outside the city, as long as it's outside the city walls, don't care.
That's no fun. Did you ever get to use the deck of cards I gave him?
Strictly speaking, yes.
You take him with him?
That was probably one of the cards that we heard go boom.
Yeah, I like you guys. He tosses another set to Andaris and get to him.
Oh, no, thank you. Passes him to Mountain Blood.
Ooh, cards. I slip them into my pocket.
I foresee no shenaniganry resulting from this decision.
Absolutely.
Here,
nothing
Atlas,
of,
go. Navi, I wish you would stop giving those out to people. I know they're harmless, but why? Because it's fun. It's all up to luck what happens with them. So I haven't heard of anything bad happening yet.
Turns out the illusions they conjure are all just really high production advertisements for his heating and plumbing company.
Nothing but ads. Just ads everywhere.
I was just imagining it just it's a 3D ground construct of Eat a Joe's, Eat a Joe's, Eat a Joe's. Just over and over. An entire deck of that.
Smoke. Not now, Larry.
Are you smoking yet?
So they were trying at least get something from the bar, just I don't something that passes for breakfast, like they can eat quickly.
Yes, I'll get you a couple more. Got to keep the menu simple right now. It's a little swamp, so it's going to be bacon and eggs and some toast. Sound good?
Good for me.
So he gives you a plate each. Now there's a little bit bigger plate for Mountain Blood because Atlas understands that bigger guys need more food.
Mountain Blood's a growing boy. Needs to have put some meat in the bones.
I just
He gets one of those. Instead of a plate, they just give him one of those like lattice work bacon things.
So you finish up eating, start heading out. You hear Atlas go, "Be safe out there, guys. We'll see you tonight."
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
No,
can't wait.
thank you, but I'm sure nothing terrible will go wrong. Stares hard at camera. Absolutely nothing.
Just does Jim face at the camera.
So as you walk outside, you see a little stall. The one of the sisters you didn't see, the youngest, has a little flower shop up there where she's selling her flowers. You see her standing there, and there's you see a about a late 20s looking gentleman just looking over her flowers. Oh, these are quite pretty, young lady. You grow these yourself? She goes, yes, I did. Ah, you did a good job with them. As he's holding a what looks like a headband of daisies, like the wristband you bought, but headband size.
Yeah, how are the daisy bracelets holding up? By the
They
way,
look fine.
Yeah, as long as it hadn't started to visibly wilt away or anything, he would still be wearing his.
You see her look at you. Yeah, he's still got the one he bought from me a couple days ago. Yes, you did a really good job of them. So this guy that's standing there, he's got kind of a really nice looking leather armor on. Looks real high quality. He's got kind of shoulder length black hair, deep blue eyes to him. Oh yeah, how much is the headband? It's 3 silver. Pops her a gold. I'll take it. And he puts it on. Yes, this will look great. That's when he sees you guys. So, notices you guys have your headbands on, right?
Yep. Victor would have his helmet on with the headband on.
And Doris is
starting
indeed
security
wearing
for the
his new
day, huh,
neckerchief.
gentlemen?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was that?
I was saying, Mr. Tim G, what was that again?
So the gentleman that was buying the flowers says, You guys starting the security for the day, I see, huh?
Yep, absolutely. I keep the peace.
That is what they
Yes.
tell me.
Someone's got to do it, so glad you guys can hopefully hold up the job good. Offers, I wish you the best of luck. Offers to shake your hand.
Who might you be?
So,
I'm just a wandering traveler. You can call me Phil. You notice he stumbles on the name for a bit.
is it short for
I'm
it?
doing
Short for
insight.
anything, or is it just Phil?
Well, Philip, but
I want to do an insight, see if what his deal is.
what was that?
Can I do an insight to see, what his deal is?
Go ahead.
Something don't smell right with this boy. Damn.
Yeah, you can't get a read on this guy. He just
Well,
seems like a everyday person just buying some flowers.
Phil Andrew.
So, Phil, you out of town, or you a local?
I'm a local, just going through the parts of the town now before it gets a little too people crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's be quick about it, because I imagine we're going to be packed to the brim very
Yeah,
soon.
can't enjoy everything and just want to get some of the outskirts stuff before it gets real crazy. And this is a bar. I don't want to be around here when the drunks are going to be, which sadly will probably be your guys' problem.
Yep.
People keep reminding me.
Can't wait.
Yeah, people gotta have fun every now and then. Break up the monotony. Can't do the same thing every day and expect not to go too crazy. No matter how old you are.
Well, you have a pleasant day, Phil.
Yep, I have to get going. I got something I gotta take care of today, and I'm not looking forward to it, but it's gotta be done. I'll hopefully see you gentlemen another day.
No problem, and stay out of trouble. Keep your
Yep,
nose clean.
and you guys stay safe. Okay, so
So, see, as I was saying, what's the first place we're supposed to be positioned and patrolling?
So basically, you're just supposed to patrol around the area around here. There's going to be some around some of the vendors for there's some food stands, some jewelry stands, just people selling random arts and crafts they've made. You see some of the local shops selling their like the swordsmiths. There's a few places selling some swords, battle axes, stuff like that. Trinkets here and there, just people having a good time. Pretty much just patrol around that area until the king is supposed to make a speech, or the emperor is supposed to make a speech around noonish.
So
You will know what will happen because there'll be a fanfare they'll start playing.
So I'm figuring that since Vader is technically the commanding officer, he would be signing who would be patrolling what, who would be stationed where, out of the positions given to him by the legate.
Yep.
So basically, Vader would just be taking a position that's as far away from the nobles or anyone who would be relatively of high ranking social order locally as possible. No explanation, just that's exactly what he would do, and then just edit, and then just basically hand out everyone their marching orders.
Okay. Need to do that. Yeah, everyone want to give me a perception check to see if they notice anything?
Perception.
Sure thing. I go perception dice again. Ooh, okay.
Don't ask me to roll anything else today because my rolls are poop.
That stinks.
Like poop.
I feel like Roll20 has something against you.
You switch characters. Shame on you.
Okay, so both Andaris and Victor, you notice at about 10:30, you notice some guy kind of causing a fuss with one of the vendors, saying they're overcharging for their stuff and kind of getting a little mouthy with them, and getting kind of about to be a little bit violent. You can kind of maybe hear some slurring on his voice, like he's been kind of drinking already, because, festival.
Alright. Looks like we're up. So Victor would gesture towards the what probably will be a small fight breaking out, and and like I said, he wouldn't bring everyone with him. He would gesture to say for two to stand off and watch.
So yeah, you see another gentleman try to tell him to back off, and not like another just random citizen, and that's when he gets punched in the face by the guy.
All right, Mountain Blood, Yumi, we're up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're going, yeah, you want, that's what you get for getting, this is my, yeah, you.
Yeah, out there is and all that. All right. What's going on? Taking his most.
I said stay out of this. He throws a punch at you. But yeah, he totally whiffs it.
So I imagine like he just ping against the armor.
Yeah, he does the drunk spin around thing where he spins in a circle.
Falls over.
Sir, I believe you've had a little too much.
I'll tell you when I've had enough, and tries to do another punch.
This one, Victor would actually go to block.
Well, he punches into your arm plate and just does, or your splint mail, and just nothing happens. So what are you gonna try to do?
I'm going to try and grab his hand and restrain this man.
Okay, give me a grapple check. Or strength check to grapple him.
Yep.
With advantage because this guy is drunk.
Not what is he expecting.
And you have him in a grapple hold.
Sir, please stop resisting. We are serving. We are doing our public duty. Just stand down. Just quietly, like uncaring, like just stand down, sir, please.
You hear him start kind of trying to get out. No, man, I've done nothing, man. I've done nothing. This is when the guy that punched is like, hell you have. He's kind of like holding his eye.
Sir, you are disrupting the peace. I'm going to. Do I have to bring? I don't want to have to bring you in, please.
No, the guy that got punched. You're bringing him in. He punched me.
Well,
you guys are fucking narcs, man. Attica.
well,
And you hear the shopkeeper just kind of argue with you, and you think he was technically trying to steal something from me. So, yeah, if you want to take him in, that'd be appreciated.
all right. So it's Mountain Blood and Eris. I don't care who. Harry, I don't care who writes this down. Just want this recorded. Multiple third-party sources have reported that you have violated the law. You more appropriately, you have attempted to commit assault and robbery. As such, you have violated the law, and therefore you have gone astray against your imperial right to your freedom. How do you plead?
I plead you're an idiot.
I'm sorry, but that appeal will have to take 3 to 5 days to it'll take 3 to 5 days to be reviewed. Until then, off to the drunk tank with you.
So yeah, you were told to bring people that you arrest. The guy that he got punched is going to come with you to issue the report for that. And you did take the name of the shopkeeper so they can corroborate with that if they need to, but they're too busy running their shop to go at the moment. So getting this course to come up, it does take about an hour or so. Right when you finish up, you start hearing like some horn fanfare coming from the Order of the Palace.
Parade.
And that's your cue to start converging on the palace for the guarding the king's speech or the emperor's speech.
Oh joy! So yeah, kind of make sure everyone's presentable and in line, and basically take his position with everyone else.
Yeah, you arrive at kind of just outside the palace. There's a bunch of these fountains, topiary gardens, whole bunch of nice looking stuff there. Few buildings here and there, but there's a nice down here that's didn't bother making it, but there's another big courtyard just, absolutely jam packed with people as far as the eye can see. Anyone want to give me a perception check to see if they can find anything in here?
On it.
Come on, here we go.
Stop asking me for rolls! I rolled the exact same thing as I did last time. What the heck? Hold on, this is a test roll real quick.
Okay.
Mulligan.
And that's why. Jeez.
Well, the second
Okay.
number is different. Roll it one more time just to be safe.
Get all the bad rolls out. Yeah!
There's that way.
So, roll 20 hates you right now. But yeah, none of you
Yes.
see anything that's seems bad or out of the ordinary.
That's not good.
Mountain Blood, you thought you saw someone in a black cloak that looked out of place, but once they took it down, just normal person, just have a black cloak is all.
Mm.
Walk up behind him, like, what are you up to? Spun around by the shoulder. It's a nun.
That's none too wise for you to do.
Get out.
Hey,
So
how
that-
are you doing?
And then starts poking you with a pointing finger and goes, while the other hand goes to get a ruler. Tell you young whippersnapper back in my day. It's like, don't.
So off in the distance, you can see what on the outskirts of the palace kind of looks like a promenade that's got a bunch of tapestries held down and that's got like the symbol of the kingdom on them. Nice deep royal purple color. And then good kind of like really ornate marble outline ledge thing to it, really gothic architecture like. Where you can see a couple people standing up there that look like in really royal guard outfit. You can see one guy, a dragonborn looking gentleman, in a gold scale mail that's got a platinum shield with the symbol of Bahamut on it. Kind of standing guard at that outcropping where the assume the emperor is about to make a speech. Why do I keep saying king? I know he's an emperor. And you start seeing some fireworks going off in the distance. Anybody have anything to say or want to do before this starts? Because I'm gonna take a sip of water quick because I got a speech coming.
Speech. I'm gonna do another look around. I'm gonna do another perception check in case anything pops.
Yeah, nothing's changed. It would have noticed anything, so
Wait,
not gonna see anything different.
womp.
So at this point, you see a gentleman got anyone want to give me a perception check on this guy?
I'm Goldilocks here.
Wish I would have had that earlier.
Hey, I just noticed there's nobody here with us on this this two-dimensional playing field. That's not right.
Okay, so Eric and Darius, you see he's in a pretty ornate looking arm not armor robes, clearly, emperor like dark deep dark purple. He's got a cloak on that seems to be look like it's looks like the symbol of stars on it. That's got like 5 red bigger stars on it that look like you could take them off. Here. Mountain Blood, you notice on him it looks like a giant greatsword. The blade itself looks like it's staring at the night sky itself. It's just a pure black. Looks like stars in it, but like when he moves, it looks like it's moving in kind of a weird, kind of 3D fashion. Like you're looking at a different. It like shifts and moves when you move it. It's like something about this sword looks otherworldly. But it's a giant great sword. It's like you want to use this sword.
I want that sword for my own.
You also notice that he's got shoulder length black hair. Can kind of tell he's got blue eyes, and he has that wreath of daisies on his head. Victor, it's the guy you talked to that bought the wreath of daisies from the daughter at the Seven Sisters.
So, just so we're clear, we were talking to the Emperor.
You were talking to the Emperor. He snuck out, yes.
he pulled an Aladdin and decided to go like undercover.
So yeah, he's got that that headband of daisies on him. You also see in the background a man with gold skin walking behind him.
Does it look like he's with the people there, or does it seem?
Oh yeah, he totally looks like he's supposed to be there, but he's kind of more in the background.
I'm going to just assume that's probably his bodyguard.
No, that's the Dragonborn. This is somebody else.
Oh. I'm going to keep an eye on that man, just in case.
Okay. And you hear him start talking, even though he's far away. It sounds like he's talking right next to you. So clearly, there's some kind of magical thing projecting his voice. Ladies, gentlemen, visiting dignitaries and other people, it is an honor to have you here on the anniversary of our empire's 1000th anniversary of our empire's founding. You hear the crowd erupting. You hear him, yes, it is always good to see my lovable citizens here. I hope you're having a good time and not being too outlandish and unruly for our people that don't get to enjoy the festival and have to deal with you. So please be nice to them over the next couple days, okay? Okay.
Cue someone throwing up on Antares.
Hear someone yell, "We love you! I love you too, random citizen!"
It's like, she just puts on sunglasses. Shut up, baby, I know it.
So, 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Edmund Copernicus founded, with the help of the goddess Solera, this empire from little to nothing. Just the city here, and over the course of that time, my family has helped it grow into a melting pot of every races living together in harmony. We have endured many hardships. We've lost family members, allies, yet still we are here. Now I ask of you, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and above all else, be true to yourselves, and live each day as it were your last. And he holds up that giant sword, and it just, you hear a crowd start erupting in cheers and stuff like that. Now everyone, enjoy yourself. Be merry, but don't go too crazy. So, I bid you adieu until next year. as he walks off.
To paraphrase the poets, take it easy, but take it.
Promise myself I wouldn't cry. Party on.
I was honestly expecting this empire was built from nothing. Hey, my ancestor built each building by hand, and he hewed it out the very rock, and then until that fell over and sank into the swamp. Then he built another one, then that fell over and sank into the swamp. He built a third one. That burnt down, fell over, then sank into the swamp. But the fourth building stood up.
Uphill both ways through the snow, etc. When he started talking about the races living in harmony, Andaris would have braced himself for a musical number to break out and visibly relaxed when one did not.
No.
You hear bad loot playing in the distance.
Ow, my ears.
Oh god, and it's like, oh god, it's back.
Damn, Bob.
If that's who I think it is,
It's probably who you think it is.
Oh god. Oh
Can I
god.
draw him?
So the crowd starts to disperse towards you. And each of you gets kind of swept up in it, and you kind of get separated from each other.
No.
That doesn't go well.
Unfortunately, I stick out because I'm taller than everybody else. Hard to miss me.
So, Andaris, you find yourself, you kind of got pushed into a different back alley. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
how are you? 8.
8. You don't know where you ended up. You don't know where you can't see Mountain Blood, which should have been the person to look out for. You're not sure what's where everyone went, but you do see someone in a black cloak kind of standing in that alley. Turn around, takes down their hood to reveal it's the rogue from the ambush from the cave, whatever. That was that you saw when you were dealing with the bandits that you tied up. That Goren Del Traitor, or whatever, I forgot what you called her.
Xanatha?
Yes, I forgot I told you her name. Xanatha. Ah, it's you again. I see you dealt with that guy then, did you?
Yes, no thanks to your timely escape, but
Yeah, so he is dead, isn't he?
oh, conclusively.
Conclusively. Yeah, I figured you, unless you did the same thing I did, you probably killed him.
How many pieces was he in when we last saw him?
5?
I don't know, I think you cut his head off. I think, Mountain Blood, you cut his head off, if I recall.
Yes, I still got it in the bag. Just a red stain.
Yes. Unless he has mastered a means of locomotion while lacking his head. I'm almost certain of it.
So yeah, I suppose I sicked you on him when he'd used some of his better magic to revive those dead people, so might not have been able to beat that if we attacked him earlier in the day or the next day when he didn't have bodies he had risen. But he had his usefulness was up, so I'm glad he's dead.
You do seem remarkably more well-informed than you let on.
Do I now?
And just kind of resting on the hilt of his sword.
You don't want to do that.
Oh, this is hardly the venue for it. I agree.
Yeah, your roommate down in that, your next door neighbor down in that city. What was it, Acrux? Yeah, he tried to fight me and it didn't turn out too well either. Now, did it? I suppose you got blamed for that though, didn't you?
One moment. Yeah, about how far away is she? What's the length of the alley?
Yeah, about 10 feet.
Yeah, he's gonna misty step to just be right behind her and attempt to grapple her.
Okay. So give me a strength check.
This is not going to go well. Ah, 7.
7. You try to grab her, but she breaks free. And she has a dagger to your throat now. I told you, don't try that.
Dun dun dun.
No, I'm just here to talk. Like old friends. We're friends, right?
Just narrows his eyes. Then talk.
Ah, so did you find anything when you in that area when you killed him? Any thing that leads to who was in charge of him? Because we could both tell he wasn't in charge.
Well, he certainly wasn't carrying any identity papers.
Passport.
Yeah, he was a little mad too. Never gave me his name. I think it was Max? I don't know. He never talked about it.
The easy part was getting the brain out. The hard part was getting the brain out.
Huh. So, nothing then. Nuts.
Was there something particular you were looking for?
Yeah, not really. You see her hand kind of start shaking as she holds the knife up to your throat. She says, "You hear? Give me a perception check."
God damn. 9.
9.
Hey, climbing up.
Luckily, this wasn't a hard one. You basically hear her mumble under her breath, "Go, not now." Not yet. Not this guy. You can't tell what it was, but it sounded like something like that.
Sorry.
So, I can't believe they managed to... How easy it was to frame you for that. Just because, that kingdom empire from kind of just lost its queen. People turned on you real quick. At this point, anyone else want to give me, in the group, want to give me a perception check?
Wait, we're all
Yes, I
together?
would.
Well, in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Perception. Not bad.
Yeah, the only one that's hinged that you happen to see this alley where you happen to see Andaris with someone has a knife to his throat down that alley. And at this point, by the time you hear come up with her saying that person that you chose to easy to frame because that empire you're from just lost its queen empress. You heard her say. Didn't hear the framing part, but just the empire that lost its empress that you're from.
So this would be to me then. So, well. What do we have going on here? There, Victor would have his axe at the ready.
Victor, you remember Xanatha? He says with just icy cordiality.
Oh yeah, at any time do you want to give me an investigation check on that dagger that you have to your throat?
Sure. See if it
Roll high.
goes
roll
better
high.
than any of the others. And
Really. I have
fucking proper shake this time.
to shake twice. That's it.
12.
Okay.
Hey, moving on.
You can see that it's just a basic dagger. The blade on it's actually black, and it's got like a thorny branch kind of guard to it. And then there's like a ruby in its pommel.
Still a shit roll, but I have a +7 to investigation.
You can see some words on it, but you can't make it out since it's to your throat. That are written on the blade. You can't tell what language it's in, what it looks like, or anything like that. Just you can tell there's some kind of writing on the blade itself. Here we go. Oh, why did it have to be more than 2 people? And she just disappears in a puff of smoke.
Just grabs out of her, hand, swooshing through the smoke.
Smoke bomb.
Teleports behind you.
Want to give me an Arcana check?
Yes, I would. Let's see. Good rolls tonight.
920. Finally.
Yay.
So yeah, she dimension doored out of there. You can both tell that. But it was from some item she had on her that let her do that.
All right, so she has a bag of tricks. Well, not a literal bag of tricks, but joy.
Don't like that.
Not one bit. So,
You didn't get a close enough look at the knife to recognize the language of the script on the blade, you said?
You didn't, yeah, because you were I'll let Victor, if you want to do a perception or investigation check to see if you could make out what the blade said.
shall I do a perception first? I would need. Hopefully, I was close enough to make it out.
Nope, you couldn't make out what the blade said either.
Nope, just
But you saw the kind of the thorny guard and the ruby pommel. You could make that out at least.
So then we're in agreement. The blade bore the dread incantation Arble Garble Gooble Goop.
yes, the terrible infernal language of garble garble goo goo. Just had to be that, didn't it? Well, Xanatha's in town, so therefore she must be up to probably no good.
He's gonna start making trouble in her neighborhood.
I swear, she was just wanting to get into one small fight, and then people showed up and she got scared.
I am immensely grateful. Goren
And
is
at
not
this-
here to see how right he was.
And at this point, I will say Eric and Mountain Blood met up with each other, and you see them walking by the alley.
I'm just now imagining where she dimension door to. It's right in front of Goren. Hey, it's you! Betray us!
Son of a bitch!
Calm down.
She immediately
Explode
stabs him with the
confidence.
knife and runs away. So you're back up together, and that is where I'm going to end the session for the night.